Frozen?
Possibly.
Hi, and I'm like, are we even?
I just love that look.
I know, guys. Welcome to our show. Apparently, Panda just like disappeared.
This is hilarious.
We were just talking to him 3 seconds ago, guys, and now he's gone. Is he just gone for us, guys? Can you see him?
Yeah.
I love this. I love this for us. Last week it was me who had all the technical difficulties.
I was going to say, like, we should at least be hearing him, right? If anything.
I know. Maybe he is talking and everybody else can hear him. Except
I think this needs to be his new profile picture too. And he's gone.
There we go. Let's see, guys, if we can get Panda back in the house. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you for letting us know. I'm like, we were just talking to him, but thank you guys, hey, for coming in. And I'm so happy that my internet is working. Matt's internet's working. We're happy it's working.
Clearly not Panda.
Yeah, we might have to just wing it like, we couldn't hear him. We couldn't even see, like, for us, he was completely frozen. We couldn't hear him or see him move. Yeah, Brandon, you might have to go get him because now I'm concerned. I'm like, should I text him and be like, are you alive? It's like, we were having some really bad thunderstorms in the area, and I know he was concerned about his internet and the computers.
It started going away, so it's like.
Can you imagine if it just struck like the moment we went live, and that's why it's not working.
It just struck his house. Oh God, we really should probably.
While we're waiting for hopefully Panda, hopefully that's not what happened and like everything just broke. While we're waiting for him to come back, if you all can hit like and subscribe, we would so appreciate it. So we get some more people out there. We have a really awesome topic tonight, which I'm hoping Panda get back to because we just sat 10 minutes before this.
He's also got all the photos too.
Yeah, he also has all the photos, and we were talking about this amazing topic because we're all so excited about. What they're going to announce at D23. Yeah, he did. He had a shocked look on his face. I agree. It was pretty hilarious.
I really hope someone screenshot that.
I'm like, should I text him? I'm like worried. But
I got him.
We wanted to talk about the D23 predictions and rumors. Both Matt and I. Matt, you're going.
Went out.
What?
His electricity went out.
Oh no! God. Oh, wait.
Hey, there he is.
Okay, so my electric, the minute 8 o'clock came, my electric went poof.
Right, and it's like God.
We've been talking for 20 minutes.
Do a live show.
Yeah, some respect.
Was I like frozen like this?
Yeah, you were frozen. I hope somebody took a screenshot or.
I hope nobody took a.
Because me and Matt, we were like, "Wait, is he joking?" Like we were like, "Wait, is he frozen or is he just playing us?"
I tried to text, and even cell went down, and I couldn't text anyone.
Yeah,
no, I got yours.
Oh, you did get mine. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Where did we leave off? Welcome to the Magic Hour. Tonight is extra special magic for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We hope. We hope it's going to last.
Oh, God.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like the timing, because like we were just talking before this.
And we just saw our faces for a second, and then my screen went blank. Like, boom. All right. So let's, did you start anything?
Yeah, we just told people to like and subscribe.
And then you came right back.
And then we just talked about you.
Good. All right. So let me just say hello really quick. I see Connor is here. Thank you. Connor's always here. Brandon Honeycutt, he's a great guy. Paul, one of our mods, he's a great guy. Simba 2, Monorail Molly, she's awesome. Edward Strine, who's, I don't know if he's going to be on topic today. We don't know because we love Ed no matter what he says, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, Jason.
Laura Misitano, Jason, we love Jason. Yeah, so D23. We've all, it's a sore spot with me because if they pull the blue sky thing again, I'm ready to picket and riot. I really am.
Honestly, I think if they do, people will start booing. Like,
yeah, Matt, they're not doing that this year, right?
I don't think so. We've all talked about the $17 billion initiative that's going into Walt Disney World, let alone the $60 billion that is going to parks and resorts around the world. They've got to talk.
Yeah, we want to know where the money is going.
Oh, you know what? Somebody said to me that Epic Universe has a $2 billion price tag. Knowing that Rise of the Resistance cost $500 million just to build that one attraction, I would think Epic cost a lot more.
I could see $2 billion.
Okay, wait, but think about that. You're talking $2 billion. 1/4 of that is what it. 1/4 is what it costs to build Rise of the Resistance. How are you building hotels and mega attractions?
Is cutting edge.
So they're not building
is a
cutting edge attractions at Epic.
Yeah,
they're not building cutting edge attractions.
Epic will have 2 incredible based attractions. That's the Monsters Unchained, but the ride system is the same thing as Forbidden Journey.
Yeah.
And whatever we find out tomorrow about Battle for the Ministry.
But between the coaster and Super Mario World and the 2 hotels, I think the price tag has to be like $5 billion. So I'm calling bull on the $2 million.
I think they're minimum $2 billion.
I don't think they can build the hotels and the theme park.
Well,
oh God, are we losing him again?
Oh God. Oh, Nicholas has a screenshot Panda's frozen face. Well, guys.
Well, now we got another one. If we
this is so funny. But he told us before. He was like,
3 minutes is all it took. 3 minutes this time.
Yeah, I can't believe, because in my area there's no thunderstorms anymore. So
yeah. mine all stopped too.
Damn, Panda.
Because I even looked at the radar at 7 o'clock.
And I'm the one not getting his text. So those are the ones that are not reaching me.
Well, let's see if he wants to.
Hey Andrew, how are you? Just so you all know, like if you were in Orlando, if you have AT&T, if there's a thunderstorm, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. So
fiber optics.
No, poor Panda. I don't know. I feel like he was kind of worried that we maybe need to okay, there he goes again.
There he goes again.
And just so you all know, he's the one who's controlling everything. So Matt and I are just sitting here
we're sitting here like
he's calling me. He's calling me. Hello.
And now he's calling.
I can't even hear you.
Wow.
He sounds like a robot, guys. Let's see if you hear. Try calling Matt.
Hear, cutting in and out.
Try calling Matt. I can't hear you. Let's see if he calls back, because he wasn't able to text me. Obviously there's really that's really bad. I've never heard him be he sound like a robot. I'll see if I can text him or Matt.
It's just your typical thunderstorm.
Florida I know, but it's he lives. FaceTime audio.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you really well, much better than.
Okay. When I called Corinne, she couldn't hear me at all.
Nope.
I have no electric. And God knows when it's going to come back.
So
if you and Corinne just do a little D23 talk, and I apologize to them and cut.
So why don't we try and see if you can just go over FaceTime on your phone?
Yeah, try your phone.
Oh, you can't even get a cell signal.
Oh, damn.
The cell signals won't work, which is why Corinne. And when I do talk on the phone, it's using Wi-Fi, which I don't have.
Right.
Oh no! Should we try and reschedule it?
Just D23 stuff, please, and you can end it whenever you want. We'll make up for it next week.
If anything, drive over to the nearest Starbucks or something, and then you tap into their Wi-Fi.
This is how it is. Trying to do technical difficulties.
Of course.
I feel so bad.
All right, so I guess it's just the Corinne and Matt show tonight, everyone.
Which is so funny because last week mine were so bad, and now you haven't changed anything. Tell Panda to Mikey. Yeah, he needs to drive to your house.
Hey, I'm crazy. 30 minutes away from him. Come on down.
Yeah, I'm more like we can also reschedule.
Again, I just saw a flash of lightning out there. So
oh god, it is. I saw somebody at Hollywood Studios, and it was really bad. It was pouring crazy. So
that's far away.
Well, okay. I mean, he was the one who had the really good tea about the expo. That's why I'm like, which I don't even know if he's allowed to say, but guys, he had not details,
but I mean, we can always talk about it next time.
Yes, we can. Yeah. Wait, we can't talk about it next week. Then we're going to be there, aren't we? Wait, next Tuesday. No, we haven't left. I leave on Wednesday. When do you leave?
Okay,
Matt?
I leave on Tuesday.
Okay, so we have to be before you leave.
Well, okay, I mean, if anything, Tuesday night, I'll jump in from Disneyland.
Okay, guys, it's gonna be the Magic Hour, the small edition. We'll do, because I feel so bad. I feel like Panda had so many thoughts, and he also has control over the merchandise, the news. I can't do anything without his little magic fingers.
So just a little discussion.
That's not too bad. But okay. Your biggest prediction for D23, and we are talking about the parks panel here. I know there's like movies, TV shows, merchandise, all this stuff, but we're talking about what big announcements do we think is gonna, what do you think is the biggest thing? What do you wish?
What I wish, a fifth park.
Yeah.
And to be honest, is that out of the realm? Who knows? I think we'll definitely get firmer details on the Tropical Americas project for Kingdom. Whatever they're doing with Beyond Big Thunder. And if anything, I'm hearing that could now be in like 2 phases, where the first phase will get officially announced, but then the second phase will be like, hey, this is what we're thinking about. And that's
so like one is a firm announcement and one is like a blue sky.
Basically, yeah. So, and I don't even know where
last time I just
technically going, because I see all these other people that are talking about it and they're saying like, oh, it's going to go right over here. I'm like, that's the storage building for Big Thunder Mountain. Unless when Big Thunder goes down for its big refurb, supposedly, that's going to get moved, then sure, let's start talking about that. Yeah. But right now, that's a literal building that they need for Big Thunder.
Yeah, so talking about Magic Kingdom, I think that is where we all kind of wish. I mean, I feel like I agree with you. Like the Animal Kingdom thing is almost announced already. We all know what's going to happen. Poor dinosaurs going away, and everybody's going to be upset.
Right.
Or the few dinosaur fans, Connor. But Magic Kingdom, do you think if they do not announce a 5th gate, do they have enough space behind Big Thunder and all that to actually do a nice size like land?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Would they have to take out the river?
I would hope they do.
Yeah.
And kind of do like what they did in Disneyland in terms of like shortening it a little bit. And you know, I mean, we were talking about it a little bit beforehand. Let's just pave over all of Rivers of America and Tom Sawyer Island.
I mean, does anybody go to Tom Sawyer Island? I can't even.
I mean, look, I'm sure there are plenty of adults out there with little kids that will say, we love taking the kids over there. We love enjoying that. But we could add more capacity to the park. We could have wider pathways and everything. We don't basically have to shut down pathways over there every 3:00 afternoon for the parade.
For the parade, yeah.
Yeah. And especially if we want to bring back a nighttime parade.
That is an announcement that I really, really hope is coming. Yeah. I mean, like, guys, it's been too long.
But in all honesty, that's been something that they've been saying every single expo. Oh, we're going to get a new nighttime parade. We're getting a new nighttime parade. Hey, we're getting that new nighttime parade.
We never get what we want. I mean, I'm dreaming, like, my dreams would be that we get paint tonight, which I know everybody over in California.
No, you're going to get Main Street Electrical Parade back.
Oh, God, not again. Not
just
again.
Put it out of its
And I just want to say, Caleb, unfortunately, we can't add you because I have no control over this at all. I don't even know how we're going to end this, and we just have to shut the computer.
Yeah, I mean, all I see is just leave studio. So I'm just
I know, I guess that's all I can do. So until Panda gets electricity back. Somebody said Carsland. Let me see.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that too, where they would bring Radiator Springs Racers in and just Radiator Springs Racers.
I mean, that would fit with, you know, Big Thunder a little bit.
Right, it could blend in with that. I've been saying for a while now, I want a Fantasy Springs level land.
Oh my God, don't we all? Yeah.
Because you can't just throw attractions back there. That's not going to work. That's not going to fit with the
we need a whole land
you have of Magic Kingdom. You have to create another land back there. And what if you created this Fantasy Spring that has all these different IPs that are radiating out within Fantasy Springs? You know, you could bring in the Peter Pan ride from Tokyo, but you could also do other things in there. You could do Coco. You could do Cars, you could do Zootopia, however you want to do that within that environment.
Josh said going to be Coco or Villains Land. My thing is, I don't think Coco is big enough to create an entire land. I agree with you, Matt. I think
I wouldn't want it to be its own land. I would want to have a ride of Coco in there.
But I want something bigger than that. I mean, we're greedy. I know we're all greedy. We just want so much. But the whole thing about like a 5th gate, though, is like there's so many things still left unopened at the parks that they have. I don't Like, can we fix that first? And
But
then
let's also realize this. No matter what you keep doing, attendance keeps going up and up and up over at Magic Kingdom, if anything, too.
Yeah,
I mean, you already saw it these last, 10 years, if anything, of adding consistently to Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. Did that help those parks? A little bit, but in the end, it just brought more people over to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if you can only go to one park as a tourist, not like crazy people like us, which park are you going to? Magic Kingdom. Like, that's a no-brainer.
Why they charge you $190 something.
That is, I agree with you. That is why they have such an issue with, room. There's not enough room for all of us to be there. Honestly, that is the park that's always crowded, so I don't go there a lot.
Right.
But yeah, Villains Land, I'm hoping for a nighttime parade. Do you think we get any small updates? Like, I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, I'm sure we're going to also hear the announcement about Tiana's Bayou Adventure opening in Disneyland. Because
that's true.
My understanding, they're almost ready with that.
But that's going to be a copy, right? It's a straight off copy of ours.
Well, but remember, their Splash Mountain is about 5 minutes shorter. So it'll still be the same story and everything like that, but you'll have a little bit shorter of a experience. A lot of the show scenes are going to be kind of smushed together, if you will.
I want to ask everybody in the audience, if you get to pick one nighttime parade to come back, do you pick Spectrum Magic or Main Street Electrical Parade? I just want to know.
Don't say the wrong thing.
Don't say the wrong. I don't even know which one do you want, Matt? Which one do you want?
Oh, Spectrum Magic.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Absolutely. I'm the same. Always Spectrum Magic. That was my favorite. I've seen Main Street Electrical Parade say bye twice now, so I'm done.
It's put it out of its misery.
I think it already is. Yeah. Oh, Joseph says Electrical Parade. Oh my God, Brandon too. No. Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
Magic.
Thank you. Yep. There we go. See,
okay, I'm glad.
People on my
side. Honestly, at this point, I'll take anything. I'll take anything they want. Yeah, okay, for Epcot, do you think we'll have any announcements?
We were talking about it with John beforehand. He really thinks that with the success of Inside Out 2, could Inside Out 2 really be going into Imagination? I'm going to say I want it, but not in Imagination. Do y'all realize that there's a big empty building sitting between Guardians of the Galaxy and Mission Space that, it was going to be this play pavilion thing. And, that was going to be but we got 80% done with it and then we shelved it. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, I didn't even think about that because that's true. Because we all forget about Wonders of Life and everything.
And here's how we do it: Cranium Command becomes inside Riley's mind, and you have all the different animatronics of the emotions there. Part of the show.
Yeah,
you could have all these different exhibits radiating out throughout the pavilion, showing you your different emotions. And if anything, you can try and get like a sponsorship through some sort of
there's so many.
Psychology place or whatever to help you relate with those emotions and everything. Do we bring back
and it would be mental health, all that stuff? That would be great. I think they could really turn into that. I was just thinking like Figment, and they add Inside Out. Like Figment would still be there because he's your figment of imagination. So I don't know if they would ever do that. They would merge both of them, but I do agree. Somebody said like Figment people.
The problem is that you have two different stories there. You have the figment of your imagination, and then the emotions of your body. It doesn't really.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
The only reason why people were thinking that in the very beginning with the first one is that when you went into Riley's Imagination Land, you saw this portrait of Figment that was just kind of like tucked off to the side, and that was just a little Easter egg that Pete Docter threw in. Cool, that's great.
Yeah, I agree. But you know how they are. They like to just save a little money. And
I will tell you this, though. Can we get something better into the Magic Eye Theater instead of the Pixar Short Film Festival?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my.
Bring back Captain EO.
I was going to say, bring back Captain EO. I'd rather see that. I forget about it.
For this.
Yeah, it's been a long
It's 3 shorts that you can see on Disney Plus.
It is. Hi, Ride the Teacups, and I see Alexander. Just so you guys all know, Panda literally he lost power in the middle of the show.
He has nothing.
So that's why he's not
He can't even get onto his phone. and except to
Very
call.
sad. Very sad.
Barely we can hear him.
Do you think they will announce a new country? Any chance for anything over
I would
there?
love it.
Me too.
They have the room for what, 2-3 more countries back there?
I mean, isn't over by Africa? They've been talking about that forever.
Yeah.
To do something over there.
Well, I mean, you could do Africa,
expansion.
and then I think there's like a little bit of area. No, because you got the performing arts place over there behind Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
It's
not
hard.
that much left.
I just think announce a summer festival, honestly, because now without any festivals,
Epcot is dead.
It's dead. It's dead. Even, and I find myself even.
You want to have food and wine going in July?
No, I want something new. Now, because look at Festival of the Arts. That's the newest festival, and people freaking love it. And it's only like, was it a month, 5 weeks, or something like that? Really short. Yeah. They could easily do a new festival during the summer because I think nobody's coming during the summer anymore. It's our slow season now.
If only we could think like Tokyo Disney, where we had this wonderful parade float that would come down Main Street twice a day, just designed to, cool you off, get you wet and everything. Ugh. The cast members out there would have backpacks that they would spray you with misters as you're walking through.
Yeah, Disney, it's not like they can't look to them for inspiration. Yeah, look at that. Jonathan, no, we have not talked about DCL yet.
Don't worry, we'll talk about it, Jonathan. Come on.
We will.
You know me. We'll talk about it.
What about Hollywood Studios? I haven't really heard anything for Hollywood Studios.
I don't think we'll see anything for Hollywood Studios.
I don't think so either. I think they think that's kind of.
I think
I would love. What's it called? Where the Star Wars characters meet and greet. I wish that would be.
Yeah, launch bay. I was gonna say demolish that. Do something better back there.
I mean, we probably get a date for. Do we have a date for the Little Mermaid show?
All we know is fall.
Yeah, so maybe we'll get that. We'll get a
substantial. We're getting closer, so maybe an actual date.
Yeah, that would be nice. Which is that's what I'm saying with Hollywood Studios. I just feel like there's still a lot of empty spaces. Yeah. They could do something.
Park.
Yeah, but they could do something easy. Just update Muppets. New video.
Oh, those are fighting words, my dear.
No, just a little bit.
I'm with all of these guys that are on the internet right now. They're trying to make that a historical landmark.
I know it's
or whatever they're trying to do with it.
It's funny.
No matter what anyone says, Muppet Vision is a classic. It is the last work of Jim Henson. And I think a lot more people need to realize that too. When I worked at Muppet Vision, I would tell that story to people. And a lot of people had no idea that was his final project because he died shortly after.
I think, but I mean, like, I want to keep it Muppets. I just, look at Jollywood Nights. People are going because it's the Muppets that are drawing them in, I feel like.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That talent show really isn't much of anything without the Muppets.
Exactly. So I still think that, like, small things like that would be nice. New dining or whatever. Okay. Our big one, Animal Kingdom. We know.
I mean, we know Tropical Americas.
Yeah.
But we were talking about this before the show. I encourage Disney, at least, you need to work on the first half of Tropical Americas first. So basically like where Primeval Whirl was, all that area. Do that first. Don't close Dinosaur until that's ready to go. Because let's think about it. Once you have Dinosaur closed, the 2 Avatar rides, Kilimanjaro Safaris, Kali River Rapids, and Expedition Everest.
That's it. 5
rides.
Good luck selling you a multi-pass in that park.
Yeah.
Good luck.
You're going to have to discount it to like $8.
Yeah, because you can literally just rope drop and you can get on all of those.
Yeah, I could get the whole park done in an hour.
Yeah. And they already have the issue of that people are complaining that they're closing early, right? There's no longer a nighttime. So, I mean, if you cut anything else, you're in trouble. Yeah. And I don't think I don't know if they realize that. I don't know. I feel like
my old former manager from Rise of the Resistance is now the GM of Park Ops over at Animal Kingdom, so I trust her wholeheartedly.
Okay, good. That's good.
She knows what she's doing.
That's really good to hear.
And before you ask, she hasn't told me anything, nor would I tell any of you.
No, I get it. That's why it's like the Panda told us a little, like there's some big announcement that he's heard some rumors about coming for the.
Well, he was talking about he heard some, or were you talking about it where some of the trees are already gone in front?
Yeah, that was. I saw that online today that somebody's reporting that trees are being cut away from Dinosaur already, and a closing date is imminent.
Yeah,
which I just think is. I mean, can you see if they did us dirty while we were at the expo and they're like, oh, dinosaurs closing tomorrow?
Well, I mean, remember they did that in 2017.
Yes,
you
I
remember.
do.
Like, it was like, hey, look at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. This sounds great. And then in the Parks blog article, you read through the lines and it says, oh yeah, such and such date is when Great Movie Ride will close. And we're like,
what? Yeah, you should have led with that.
Yeah.
Lead with that, because we all cared about. So that's my thing. I'm like, you cannot.
Also, too, don't forget, we're also getting Zootopia for Tough to Be a Bug.
Bug's Life. A Bug's Life, right?
Yeah. So that's another thing that if you decide to do all of Tropical Americas at the same time, and then you take Tough to Be a Bug down, goodness gracious, that's less now that you
Laura
can do.
Said a good idea to do Zootopia Conservation Station, and I agree, because you already have the train going there. Wouldn't that be cute if they redid the train into like Zootopia and you go over there and they have a little Zootopia land?
The problem I think with that is that train would be an operational logistic nightmare in terms of getting all those people over there.
True.
Because they only run, I think, 2 trains. Because
but like something new,
kind of like a shuttle service, like they'll go back and forth. But that, I mean, my father worked at that. That's not that great of a capacity over there.
It is tiny. It is tiny.
Yeah, especially if you put the ride from Shanghai back there, and I think that thing almost does like 2,000 an hour.
Wow! But we're not getting that right in A Bug's Life. They're just changing the.
No, it's just going to be like, it'll still be the 3D movie and everything. So I would assume, but when they do that, that should only be closed for maybe like 6 months.
Yeah, that's good, but still, they can't handle anything being closed. I'm just. I don't know.
And there's my dad telling me, 250 people. So that's horrible.
Yeah. That's
horrible capacity to try and do that. You would have to create a more direct pathway over to there that you could just walk if you wanted to. Because think about it right now. Cool. You have that animation class that's up there, right?
Yeah.
And
the petting zoo.
Lightning lanes for that still, I think.
They do?
But think about it. Okay, I got it for the 12 o'clock show. A lot of these people probably don't realize that they need to be on the train probably at 11:30 just to make it up there in time to get in line for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes a while to get over there, way more. I just, for me, it's like, I do think Animal Kingdom absolutely needs some help, but while you're giving it help, you can't be taking something away.
Correct. You need to be adding to it, not subtracting.
Yeah, and Right to Teacup said she remembers when it used to be open, right? Like, and there's no nighttime shows anymore. But at nighttime, I still remember like was it during holidays they did that, light show on the tree, which was so cute.
I mean, they still do it, but I mean, the problem is the park's not open until sunset.
Yeah, until it's dark. Yeah, so
it's only open until 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad because it was beautiful, and it is like, guys, if you can experience Animal Kingdom at night, it's so beautiful. It's so much fun because it gets really dark. You can find some like little hidden hideaways.
I always say you poured so much money into Pandora to make that beautiful at night with the bioluminescence and everything. And gosh, I haven't been able to see it in years.
No,
I mean, I probably could have seen it like earlier this year when the sun was setting earlier.
Connor still hasn't seen it at nighttime.
It's hard.
We never get the chance to do and see it. So it's so sad. Okay, what do you think for rest of Walt Disney World? Anything else? Like we know the Polynesian Tower.
Right, and we know that's opening at the end of the year. Exactly. Maybe Resurrecting Reflections.
What's Reflections?
That was the one the DVC that was supposed to take over where River Country.
Oh yeah, Wilderness Lodge, right?
Kind of near it. Yeah. We were just over at Fort Wilderness for my birthday last week, and we were walking over there to where the Tri-Circle D Ranch is, and you just see all the construction walls over there, and you see the big mountain of dirt that they're just doing nothing with. I'm just like, why don't we?
I know, and now with the cabins being kind of finished, maybe it's time to. And we know
they still got a long ways to go. I'll tell you that. Oh yeah,
I'm like literally staying there Friday. I was like, they're done.
Here's the thing that I keep hearing about the cabins is that all the cabins are supposed to get this redo, right? Because we stayed in a cabin, and I found it fascinating that like some of our floorboard was loose and everything. It was kind of uneven. There was a lot of like it needed a refurb, right?
They did it fast.
And I'm literally looking at this. I'm like, they're not going to do a refurb because they're going to tear it down.
Yeah.
They're going to tear it down. There's, I think, a whole section that's still under construction. There's a whole section where they're literally still removing the cabins. So I would say maybe by the end of the year they should be ready, but probably by the beginning of next year they definitely should be ready.
Okay.
With all the DVC.
I think Wilderness, because I feel like Wilderness Lodge, Fort Wilderness is so popular. Like people really like that theme. And I know that Disney loves their DVC resorts because they're such money makers. So I can totally see them announcing that again. Yeah. Totally.
Adam, I'll agree with you on that. It looks great, but just to me, the outside, it looks like a model home. Yeah. And then you go inside and it's like, it's too modern. It doesn't give that wilderness
rustic like camping. Yeah, I agree with you. It's not, if I go camping, I don't really want to think modern. That's not, that has no charm to it. Like I said, I'll wait until
those log cabins that you're in, I think they're still 50 years old. I mean, obviously they've done upgrades inside, but the outside, that hasn't been touched in 50 years. I'm like, ooh.
I like that. It makes me feel like I'm in my summer house in Sweden because that's how we have no running water in our summer house. So that's exactly, it's very rustic.
Actually, did you hear that too? What Sim was talking about is that you can actually buy one of the old cabins.
I heard.
And it goes for like $50,000, which in this economy, that's not actually bad.
No.
For basically
you can get a house for that now. Not here. Where am I putting it though?
We're like, yeah, no, we'll rather build our home over in Claremont.
Putting it in my backyard. No. Yeah. What about new monorails? Do you think there's any chance we get a... No.
Only in a fool's dream is what I would say.
I want the barn-smelling monorail to go.
These monorails have just...
I know. They're holding on a string.
On their last leg, and it's just... Even Bob Gurr said it. He said... Put them out of their misery.
I know, but I feel like we won't see that until, I hate to say this, until something really happened. Like I have been in one of the monorails when one of the ceiling things fell down. And you're just sitting there like, oh, okay, great. Yay. So
don't worry, they'll just put some duct tape on
it. We'll duct tape it, be fine. I did forget to ask you at Hollywood Studios, do you think there's any chance the Star Wars fireworks are ever coming back?
To be honest, I don't think so.
Favorite.
We remember when they started those fireworks, they had the big launch site on the other side of World Drive over there. I don't think there's anything over there now. It's just cleared land. So by the sound of it, it sounds like there's no fireworks launch sites anymore over there. So it's just going to be this projection show. To be honest, I'd rather you bring back Galactic Spectacular with just the show itself.
Yeah, anything.
Do the projections, because those projections were amazing.
They were great.
Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting, just going around the...
And then the lightsaber at the end with the projections. Yeah. That's just laser. They could easily do that. Yeah.
But they want to try and localize all the Star Wars stuff inside Galaxy's Edge with the exception of Star Tours and Launch Bay.
Talking about that, do you think we will hear anything about the Star Cruiser?
I hope so. I hope so, because, me driving over to Hollywood Studios 5 days a week right now, I just drive past that every day. I'm just like, good Lord, this is terrible. It's just sitting there. I read something on Twitter. I read something on Twitter. I don't remember who posted it.
Yeah.
But they said, trust me when I say this, there's a reasoning why they never took down the road signage for Galactic Star Cruiser.
Okay.
I
mean, that's something to go by. I'm just saying the dining experience, something.
Yeah.
Make some money out of it.
Maybe a dinner theater kind of thing,
Yeah, exactly. It's a bad sign that they would make more money doing it as a tax write-off than changing it into something.
But as soon as they announced its closure, all the rest of the bookings sold out.
So. I know, because that's how we are. We all are like that. I did not try to book it, so I'm good. Connor said a good thing, a Star Wars drone show.
Ooh.
I mean, we have the drone show at Springs. We have the
space. I think the question would be, Can they do it with having the traffic right there on World Drive? I would assume
that's true, because the problem is, right, you can't have drones over people,
correct.
right?
Yeah.
That's the
I would
issue.
assume they could because you have enough of a distance between them. But good Lord, that could be really cool.
I mean, I would die. Because
yeah.
I personally think the drone show at Springs is, I mean, I love Happily Ever After, will always be my favorite, like brings me to tears. But after that, Fantasmic, and then the drone show. I mean, Epcot, sorry to say, I don't like it at all.
Did you finally go over to Universal to see Sensational?
No, unfortunately not. Not after we tried another time, but we didn't last. It was just too crowded, and
that show is
good.
Amazing.
I want to see it. I want to.
Yeah.
We saw the parade, and it was good. It was really good. Yeah. I liked it.
Michael and Jason did such a great job with that show and their whole team. And
the drone shows are definitely the future. I just don't know how they're going to do it if they can't do it over people. Because even like Magic Kingdom, where would they? There's people everywhere.
Yeah, and I was thinking about it with Magic Kingdom. What if you cleared that land that's kind of near the cooling plant back there? And cleared that, but you would have to get them up high enough.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I think you would have to get them up almost as high as they are in Disneyland Paris.
So is that how Disneyland Paris gets up? Because I always wonder that with Disneyland Paris. Is it that there's no people back there behind their castle, or how are they getting away, or different restrictions?
I have no idea. I've never been.
Maybe there's not the same kind of laws there. Yeah.
Because, I mean, look at Universal. Universal, we said, oh, wait, how are they doing drones back there? That's a backstage area. They're doing it right on top of the Revenge of the Mummy show building. So
that's where they're localized. I never thought about that with their drones, that they really are in a tight area.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. I do think we're going to, because when is the Springs one ending? Like August something, right? Or September? It's only lasting over the summer, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that is, they wouldn't have put an end date to that if they weren't planning on announcing something new.
Right.
I don't think. So that would be exciting. I hope so. It's so nice. I love it.
It's a beautiful show. And again, like you said, Happily Ever After, Fantasmic, they're great shows. Don't get me wrong, but let's have even more shows.
Yeah. Let's just,
especially when you get into the busier times at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
You don't maybe have to run 2 showings of Fantasmic every night. You can run 1 show, and then when that fills capacity, sorry guys, that's full. But we have this amazing Star Wars drone show that you can see too.
I agree. Heather said they could have Star Wars weekends at the Star Cruiser. Heather, if they bring back Star Wars weekend, I would be there in 5 seconds. That was my
favorite thing with Star Wars weekends. Bring also back all the celebrities too.
Oh my god!
Because that was
what's it called? The dance show? Oh my god! I lost
Hyperspace Hoopla.
Hyperspace Hoopla.
Yeah.
Like, it was my
The problem
favorite.
is that Lucasfilm and Disney really want to divert away from that. Because that's why you don't see Mickey dressing up as Jedi Mickey.
Which is like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
So sad.
I mean, but they do it with Marvel, though. When you see the Marvel Days at Sea on Disney Cruise Line, they do that. They have Mickey dressed up as Iron Man, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's Iron Man. I think.
I've never been on one, so.
Yeah. Talking about cruises, do you think we get any news about cruises? Anything? I mean, there's so many ships already announced.
I was going to bring this up. Why are we announcing everything for the Destiny today, tomorrow, and Thursday?
I don't know.
Don't they realize that the expo is next week?
I know, but that makes me feel like there's something bigger coming. I mean, they can't be announcing another ship. They cannot.
I was talking with my friend Jonathan that's in the text, and he made a good point. He said he thinks Disney Cruise Line is just going to get overshadowed because there's going to be so much park announcements.
True.
That they're going to have to do.
So that's why you think they're doing it now.
Right. Maybe we'll see like what the Stern's going to look like for the Destiny. And maybe like a little teasing about the adventure that's going to go out of Singapore. And that's
do you think we get a casino on it? What do you think? They have to.
The Asian cruise market loves casinos.
Yeah. So if they want to make money,
and
we saw it happen with alcohol. We saw it happen with alcohol because it makes money. Then they'll change their minds.
They're gonna have to. Can
you imagine the slot machine?
I don't think they will. I also don't think they'll mention anything about the one that's going to Japan, because that's going to be run by Oriental Land Company.
Yeah, it's not there. I mean, they did announce Fantasy Springs though, and did a lot of stuff about that, which is not like, which I kind of same thing there felt like.
I think
you guys are not the ones doing it.
Depends on if the president of OLC is there.
Okay.
Because that was one of the reasons why they talked about it in 2022 was because he was there.
Okay.
So if he makes the flight out,
yeah, and we'll know because the parks panel is on Saturday, right? Of the expo, yeah. So usually when you see the show floor on Friday is when you'll get a little bit of hints of what's coming, because they will have the models and stuff. I mean, I think the last expo they put them out the next day, right? Some of them they were kind of surprises, but some sneak peeks.
Well, I remember because when Megan went with me in 2017, whatever year they were announcing all the Epcot stuff, she was in the Parks Pavilion the moment that Chapek came out and announced Mary Poppins. And at that exact moment, they pulled down the curtain to reveal the Mary Poppins poster. And, we still
they definitely want to keep some surprises for us. Absolutely. What do you think about Disneyland? I feel so bad because I feel like Disneyland is not getting talked about at all. Like, we're also focused on Disneyland.
I hope we hear stuff about Disneyland Forward. Because there's now that that's all approved, let's hear things.
It's a huge expansion.
Let's see if we can announce, it's that if there's going to be blue sky at this presentation, that's where it's going to be.
Yeah.
It'll be.
And I'm fine with that.
Disneyland Forward, and I'm fine with that because Disneyland Forward is supposed to be something that basically gets Disneyland through like the next 30 years. I think they said.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I'm not as fully into it as I should be. Is that a third gate they're talking about?
They've mentioned it. They've said like that's something they could do because one of the things that they've talked about is first off now they can build that parking garage on the other side of Harbor Boulevard.
Okay.
Where they were originally going to do it. And that would leave the Toy Story lot that's down there open for whatever they want to do.
Okay.
And that is many, many years ago, that was supposed to be the third park eventually. Okay. So it's possible. Remember, the Disneyland Forward initiative was to basically go to Anaheim and say, hey, we have all this land. We want to be able to do whatever we want on this land. They were always contracted to say, well, you have this spot right here. That has to be for a hotel or a retail establishment.
It was already assigned, yeah.
Because that was where Josh, I think, was starting to lose it with them.
Yeah.
And that's why he started spearheading this.
I mean, they need more space over there, too. They have the same issue. Like, there's too many people and not enough.
Not enough things to do.
Yeah. So they definitely need something. If you could pick only one thing that you, and guys in the audience, please answer too. If you can pick only one thing that you want announced, what is it that you like? This is the thing you want. Hard question.
Okay. The original Journey into Imagination to come back.
Yeah. I can see the people with Dreamfinder or without.
with Dreamfinder. Because, look, do yourself a favor, all of you in the audience. Next time you're over at Epcot, go ride Figment. When you exit into the ImageWorks, there's a point that you can go to with the floorboard, and you can tap it with your foot, and you can feel like something's literally right underneath there, right? But then you can move over to like 2 feet away from there, and you can tap it, and it's hollow. That's because that's where the original track was.
Oh.
And I think some of the track is still down there.
They could easily just pull up the floor and do it.
So they literally could still do it. Obviously, you're going to need to do huge amount of upgrades to it.
Yeah.
But one of the big reasons why the original one closed was because they were running into so many technical issues with the first segment of the ride, the Flight to Imagination. It's 30 years later. You can definitely do it.
You can do it.
You can definitely make it work.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, I have to say, I think it's Villain's Land. I just want a whole land. I want something big.
And if you want to be able to compete with Dark Universe, there you go.
And like a genie and like a weenie. Sorry, it's not a genie, weenie. You remember like a castle, like something that's like really draws you over there.
Yes, bring us back to the UCF days where we were talking about weenies in the park.
Weenie, you remember? This is kind of funny. Matt and I used to actually go to school together. For our theme park classes at Rosen.
We had a project together, right?
Yeah, we did, and we won. You remember we did those those glasses? You remember that you could walk the parks and things like I can't remember, like projections in the glasses and you walk the park and everything. And Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like a business idea, you know, we had to
like what was that, 10 years ago now?
Yeah, oh my god, we're so old. So old. But yeah, I want a Villain's Land. Same. I want a Villain's Land because also, can you imagine for Halloween how much they could change, you know, and make that into the Halloween party? That I think would be really cool.
It could just incorporate right in there, and you could have even more really cool things back there just for the party too.
Yeah,
and like what they do with Oogie Boogie Bash.
Yeah,
you know, you have Avengers Campus, and they say, yeah, the characters will be out, but what if we throw in Zombie Captain America in there too?
Oh my god, yes. If we could get an announcement that Universal is finally selling the rights of Marvel back to Disney, so we could get some.
They'll never.
Why? I just want Deadpool in the park.
Too much money off of that.
Oh, I'm sure. I always think it's funny going to Universal and then seeing Marvel merchandise that actually features the characters that Disney.
And sometimes it's the same merchandise that they sell over at Disney Springs.
Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. But yeah, Villain's Land. I'm hoping we only have a couple
maybe
days.
We'll get something.
I hope so. Yeah. But well, we talked for almost 46 minutes. Panda was like, we're only talking 30 minutes about D23.
I mean, we could try Panda again, see if we can get him back on. Maybe he's probably still out.
Panda's sitting on this couch right now being like, thank God I'm out.
Yeah. He's watching us over the phone data right now too, if he even can.
God. I can't believe his power went. But yeah, you could have Oogie Boogie Bash year round, Heather. Yes, that would be cool. Yeah. And Christopher said Nightmare Before Christmas Land. Yeah, we need more Nightmare Before, because it's so
and a Hercules Land too. That could be.
Unfortunately, I love Hercules, but I think that's not going to happen.
No, did you saw all the stuff with the Destiny that they announced today?
No, what? Tell me.
So their show, like the Lion King restaurant.
Oh, I only saw the Lion King one, yeah.
But they're also talking about like some of the rooms are going to be, they'll have the same murals on the back of the, of the bed.
Like the princess ones,
and it's Hercules. It's like Mount Olympus and everything. It's like,
that's cool.
That nice. And Cafe Megara.
Oh, that's nice. I love Hercules. I mean, I think we're that era. We love all those
movies. We're that generation that,
give me Tarzan, give me Hercules,
back in Notre Dame.
Yeah, exactly.
All that stuff. Atlantis, like all that stuff right there. We love that.
Treasure Planet, please.
I'm still never watched Treasure Planet all the way through. I've never done. I know people will probably blaspheme me right now, but sorry.
That would be really cool.
And I know it's John Clemens thing.
Thank you for bearing with us without Panda. We know that was a little, because it's so funny because we literally sat for 20 minutes before the show talking, and then the second we get on, he disappears. The second it goes from the 30-second countdown, it just bam, he's gone.
Who was that? Brandon, you got his screenshot, right? Send that over to him. I'm going to force him to
post it on his Instagram. It was funny. But Matt and I are, thank you guys so much. Thank you. We tried our best. Both Matt and I are going to the expo next week. So maybe Panda will have us back and talk about what we thought about everything.
Yes. And if anything, maybe, we could do something next week too.
Yeah.
Right before the expo or while we're out there, if anything.
Absolutely.
But yeah, be sure to follow both of us, if anything, too, because I don't know what you're planning on, Corinne, but
merchandise. So I actually, you're gonna have to follow Matt because I did not get access to the panels. By the time I got in to buy tickets, the panels were gone, so I will not be.
You didn't even do the reservation thing.
Yeah, no, I didn't even get it.
Okay.
The Honda.
What reservations I got yet? We find that out.
I did that. I didn't do the Honda tickets for the big.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it was sold out by the time I got in. Yeah. So I will be sitting on Twitter and everything and just reading like everybody else. But I will
remind everyone out there too. Those panels at the Honda Center. Friday night is the studios presentation. Saturday night is the parks presentation, and then Sunday is the legend ceremony. The studios and parks presentation are 7 p.m. Pacific time. So 10 p.m. Eastern here, if anyone wants to stay up on the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah.
If not,
for the parks.
Hopefully you'll have something good to look at next morning.
Yeah, I'm sure people stay up for the parks panel. Everybody wants to know. But yeah, so if you want to see announcement and stuff, Matt will have you covered for that. And if you want to see merchandise, I'll be in every single line for
Hopefully you're on Panda's Pandemonium Facebook page. I'll post on there too.
We will. Thank you. Heather, I see you're going. Please say hi to us if you see us. We're going to be out there. I'm so excited. Yay. Yeah, we did see Deadpool, Wolverine, and Connor. Connor just wants to talk about Deadpool.
Connor realizes we were just talking about it. Like,
I know. We love Deadpool. If you have not seen Deadpool, please go see it. It is please, so
I can start saying some of the spoilers to people. Hey, Connor, spoiler.
Babe, he can't. We have to cut it off now so people don't see it.
Yeah, don't look at the comments if you haven't.
Don't look at the comments. Thank you guys so much. Be back next week. I'm sure Panda will be on if we can.
God willing.
Yeah, he will be on with somebody else. Thank you guys for being with us. Have a good night. Bye, Matt.
Corinne, and let's see how we can get this off.
Leave studio.
We can't end the show, so
bye.
We're just gonna leave the studio and see what happens.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.